Greetings and welcome back to Room 303, and now I am ready to introduce you to our Substack work. So I have been working with YouTube and of course at Learnstrong.net for quite some time now, creating a certain amount of content, all of that of course inventoried at Learnstrong.net. I just finished with the talks with Walt that involved discussing every one of the poems of Leaves of Grass. I had a lot of fun doing that. And now we are moving over to Substack along with the work that we continue to do at Learnstrong.net and at YouTube. There's been a lot of questions that have come about through my work at Learnstrong and at YouTube, many of them coming from teachers. And so I've decided what I will do now is to begin to create content that is predominantly written, although there will probably be some video that will be posted there, possible podcasting that's posted there, specifically on teaching and on education. But you'll notice when you hit Substack that I will be talking about integral teaching and integral education and integral learning. Why? Well, obviously the influence of Walt Whitman on my thinking, as well as any number of other great theorists and thinkers, has led me to think about my work in Room 303 specifically as it relates to the integral model. I love what Ken Wilber says, that no human mind is capable of 100% error. And I love that idea as I think about teaching, as I think about pedagogy and curriculum creation. And so I'll begin to share some of my ideas. If you have questions for me specifically to the field of learning and education, I'll be very happy to try to address those through writing. My goal as a teacher has always been to do what I call the 3 Ds. I'm always wanting to develop, I'm always wanting to distribute, I'm always wanting to destroy. Now, of course, I commented on this when I was talking about Song of Myself, passage 46, and the Destroy the Teacher passage. And you might want to find your way back to Learnstrong and to Talks with Walt to run those comments to ground. But what do I mean when I say teachers always are looking to do these 3 Ds? Well, really quickly, and I'm hopeful I can do this and continue to do this in my Substack work with you guys, I'm interested always in distributing knowledge. So I've done this gig in 303 now, going on 35, soon to be 36 years, and I'm very interested in the ways in which I can share ideas with you, especially those of you who are teachers in your first 5 years, as you are struggling to try and find answers to the simple question, why did I choose to do this, instead of all the other possible alternatives that I could have taken studies through my university training. I think that's a great question that we have to continue to ask. And so I'll try and share some ideas as I maybe distribute some knowledge. But then there's the second D, and it's really important to me that I, as well, don't just distribute, but I help to develop. I want to help you as teachers. I want to help you as learners. I want to help you as integral teachers and learners to try to find even better ways to come up with the answer to the simple question, why did I do this in the first place? So I want to help to develop that habit of mine, that feeling of we're all in this together, feeling of community that I think is so important in a learning community, of course, in a classroom. So I want to begin to help develop the proper character and the proper values that will help you to have a career beyond 5 years, out and beyond. We've always said it, if you can get 5 years, you've done something really remarkable in a classroom. And I know increasing numbers of my own colleagues who are young who have decided to hang it up way before they could finish, even 10 years. And so I want to talk about that, issues of energy conservation, for example, and the ways in which that's so precious of an idea. And I'll share with you through literary perspectives what I've learned from writers like Thoreau, from Emily Dickinson, from Whitman, and any number of others that have commented on the power of the teacher's voice. And then finally, and of course for me most importantly, I'm always interested in destroying the teacher. What do I mean by that? Well, what does Whitman mean by that, I should say, really? What Whitman means is, in the end, I want to be able to help you move beyond any of the ideas that I have, because as teachers, you are going to do things I never, ever could do or accomplish. And I'm so excited about that. I want to help to facilitate that as much as possible. So, if you're at all interested, come to Substack, become a subscriber. It's all content that is for free. I don't monetize any of the work that I do, either at Learnstrong or at YouTube and now at Substack, because I don't need to monetize it. I want to give it away for free, and I want to enjoy the dialogue and the conversation that we can have. So I welcome you to Substack, and hit me up there, and we'll start that conversation very, very soon. Thank you.